Hello everyone, my name is Shafwan and welcome back to another video of Trails in the Sky, second chapter, episode 26. And yeah, where we left off, we found the lost child in the Orbiv Royal Village. So yeah, she is following us now, and we need to send her to the guild, so let's do it. We're back, Alnan! Oh! Hi, Estelle! Hello again, Miss Wright. We seem to be running into each other quite a bit these days. Well, yeah, hey there, Colonel said. Ah, so Cassia sent you to help us, that makes sense. You came from Lyston, I'm guessing. That's right. I just arrived here a little while ago on one of our port patrol ships. I apologize for the wait. No, it's okay. We actually had a little job of our own to take care of. Speaking of which, will that young lady be? Oh, right, she is. Some stuff went down, so we had to bring her along. Hey, Rainy. We've got some things we need to talk about with the army man. Can you go wait on the second floor? Oh, is this work stuff? Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I guess I don't mind. You're just like Papa, it's always work, work, work. I don't really like that very much. Oh. Rainy, right? We want to talk for a little while. I want to get to know you. With you? Well, okay, I guess we could. Ah, okay. We'll be on the second floor, Estelle. Well then, it's good we have Lita at least. The same age. Phew, saved by Tita. Well, your report on the situation can wait for now. Let's hear out Colonel said first. Sure. Go ahead, Colonel. Thank you, I'm in a hurry myself. So this is an unofficial request from the Royal Army. There's a serious incident we'd like you to investigate. Incidents? Why does the way you say that make me shiver a bit? You're aware of the non-aggression pact, yes? Threatening letters have been delivered to all parties involved in the signing. Someone's threatening the treaty? That's not good at all. What did the letter say exactly? Please have a look. To all parties involved in the non-aggression pact, immediately back down from this act of deceit and false compromise. Should you not, a great disaster will be visited upon you. What in the... Well, that isn't very open to interpretation, is it? Is this the entire letter? Yes, that's the entire thing. As you may have noticed, there is no name or any other indication of the sender. Normally I would simply dismiss it as a prank, however, something about the situation makes you believe it's more than a bad joke, yes? Yes, it's the volume of the letter sent, you see. The first arrived at Lyston Fortress. Copies were then sent to the airship company, Castle Cathedral, Hotel Runbaum, and the Liberty News Service. 10 copies arrived at both the Ereboli and Calvert embassies, the Erebor Royal Village, and even Gransel Castle itself. 9 letters in total. Who sent that many letters? Yeah, that'd be a lot of work for a prank poor test. I can see why the army would start to get concerned. It's strange though, the airship company, the Liberty News, and even the Hotel Cathedral. None of these locations have anything to do with the signing, do they? They're not totally unrelated, to be honest. The airship company shall be sending out charter vessels to ferry the Imperial and Republican officials here. They will, of course, be staying at the Runbaum. Furthermore, the church, or specifically Archbishop Curran of the Cathedral, has been asked to be an observer at the signing. And the Liberty News has been preparing a special report on the pact and signing for weeks. So they are all connected somehow, of course. So do we have any idea who's behind it? That could be a difficult question to answer. This is an international matter, meaning anyone from Liberty, Erebonia, or Calvert could be responsible. Yes, the war talks in either the Empire or the Republic for starters, It could even be someone from another country entirely who isn't happy to see all three countries working together. Of course, there are plenty of suspects in Liberia as well. And we can't forget the obvious answer, the society. So, what will we be investigating, Colonel? Right then, the mission. We should like for you to investigate all the locations that have received the letters and see if anyone has any further leads. Minus Leicester and Airby, that is, will be handling those. The other 7 locations are yours. So, the airship company, Crystal Cathedral, Hotel Roundbaum, and the Liberty News. The Airborne Embassy and Calvarian Embassy, and Crystal Castle, that will involve a bit of walking. More to the point, uniformed soldiers asking around would attract a great deal of unwanted attention. Now that you lack an intelligent division, it makes sense to ask the guild to help investigate such matters. An embarrassing as the situation is, you are exactly right. Without a functional intelligence, what I actually pressed it, oh my god. However, the new general plan from the top brass is to have the guild help us with as much mandate tasks as possible. This is simply one case of that. Oh, really? Thanks, Hip, Dad. Now, take it as a sign of Cassius' faith in us. Haha, I must admit, it was my request to ask for you, however. I've been placed in charge of the defense of the capital region until the signing ceremony. I will take as much information as I can possibly obtain in order to prepare a proper defense. Can I ask you to take this job? Well, I do want to help, but we are really kinda hip deep in another case at this point. That girl right. Let us hear your report on that situation now. As I explained the situation with Rene being abandoned at the Arber Royal Villa. I see. Yes, an abandoned child is a problem we cannot simply ignore. Why would anyone do such a thing? It's kind of freaking me out too. I actually met her parents once briefly. They seems like this really thoughtful, loving couple. They adore Rene from what I saw. I have to think something really serious happened to them to make them leave her. Possibly. They may have gotten entangled in something and wanted to keep their child out of it. I do see an opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, however. Huh? Rene and her parents are foreigners, remember? You'll need to inquire at the hotel and the embassies regardless. Hey, I think I know where you're going with this. And all of those places were threatened. That is rather handy, in an unfortunate way. The airship company may have travel records for them as well. I'll put out the general alert to all my army posts to watch for her parents as well. Should they pass through any of the gate checkpoints, we should know. Thanks, Colonel. Sounds like you can make the job after all. Colonel, you may leave the investigation itself to us. I presume you want to finally report in paper and in person, however. Yes, we prefer to avoid telephones to avoid any risk of interception. You'll be able to find me at the Arbor Royal Villa beginning today, actually. I'm sorry for the extra trouble, but could I ask that you bring the final report there in person? Sure, we'll see you at the villa once we know what's up. I wish you luck then. Oh. I see. Okay, we'll be heading out. Tita, Rainy, sorry to leave you two behind. Oh, it's okay. We're going out shopping. Or what? Sorry, Estelle. Rainy really wants to visit the department store. Why? That's not how I remember things, Tita. As I recall, you were the one who said she wanted to look at all the stuffed animals. Oh, Rainy. I know you are bored, Rene, but since I'm not sure when we'll find out something about your parents, I would like for you to wait here. Oh, come on, that's not fair. Double the eye stairs. I don't really see a problem, Estelle. If Tita's with her, it should be safe enough to let them go out shopping in and around the city. I guess so. Okay, Tita, Rene, we'll be back by this evening, so you need to be back by then too, okay? And the capital's a really big place, so don't get lost. We will, and we won't. Rene, let's go. After you. See you, everyone. See you. Make sure don't get kidnapped by a strange man. Haha, sure they became fast friends. Yeah, it's exactly easy to become friends at that age. Man, youth, I feel all old now. Although, Tita and Run it together, why does that combination send a chill of doom down my spine? Oh, I think they'll be fine. Tita's kind of easy to push around though. I get the feeling Rena might track her into all kind of stuff. That might be a good point. Ah, yes, Elnan. Did you find out the name of Rennick's parents? It took a little insistent asking, but she eventually gave them. Her father is a trader from Crossbell. Harold and Sophia Hayward are their names. Ah, I will try to remember it when I visit Crossbell someday. Trader from Crossbell, Harold and Sophia Hayward. Okay, got it written down. As do I. So, let's start asking around about them in these letters. So remember, Estelle groups will visit the embassies, Grancel castles, and the Liberty News. Soon, Olivier, we will be counting on your aid at the embassies. Fear not, my brilliant smiles can open any door. We'll make sure you see the ambassadors. Your Highness, your help will be available at the Grancel Castle. Please introduce Estelle to whoever can best help our investigation. Of course. As for the Liberty News, I believe you yourself have an in for that, Estelle. Yeah, I can bug Niall about it. He can oust me at this point. And that leaves the Cathedral, the airship company, and the Roundbound. Sure, sir. Good luck with those. I shouldn't have too much trouble. We'll try to be quick. So let's go. Time's to get questioning then. Where should we start? I don't think it matters too much. If you want to go to the Calvardian embassy, you've got a free pass with me around. I can introduce you to Elsa whenever. Aye, of course. You can get us into the Urbanian embassy. They should be glad to escort us if I introduce myself at the gate. And of course, I rather doubt it will be very hard for me to get us into the Grancel Castle. It might be wise to simply go straight there and speak with the grandmother. I cannot doubt the Libertarians will give us any trouble either, so... let's just pick a direction and go. Good idea. So, there's another quest here. Alright. Museum. I see. I will go there then. Let's report this. Thank you. Great. Right. Off we go, I guess, to the museum first, and then we go to the embassies. Hello there. Where's the... Oh, hello Jimmy. Alright, good thing you handed it over. Hello there, how can I help you? Better yet, how can we help you? We are with the Pressure Guild, sir. Oh, excellent. I was hoping someone would come soon. Let's waste no time getting down onto business. Yes. Yeah, sure. So what was stolen? About that, do you notice anything off here? The painting. Off? This is the airship gallery, right? Nay, now you mention it, something seems to be missing. You're right, Estelle. There's a portrait of Arcade in this wall, as I recall. Now that you mention it, Chloe, I do remember something like that being here. How could I forget? I saw the portrait myself while touring the capital. Guess we know why you called us now. The portrait of the air cell was stolen, wasn't it? Precisely that. I was there this morning, but around noon or so, I've noticed that it was gone. This card was on the wall in its place. Oh, beauteous princess and her loyal companions. The image of the proud white falcon has fallen into my hands. Should you seek it, then answer my challenge. The first key is in the residence of the aged general. Search the onlookers of time. Ah, him again. Yep, blue blank. Our liver is Burns Brothers' tale. Yeah, sounds like the phantom thief, blue blank, alright. You guys told me about him, but I thought you were exaggerating. You already know who the criminal is? No, that's what I call reassuring. I have every confidence that you'll crack this case. We won't let you down. We'll be back before you know it. So it's in the house of General. I forgot the name the general is, but it's around that house, isn't it? So this is General Morgan residence. Where is the clue here? Oh, hello. So the agent general is probably General Morgan. In that case, is this the unlocker of time? I would say it's likely. We'll need to check inside. Estelle asked and received permission from the owners of the house to investigate the clock. Upon inspection, they found a card stuck out the back. The second key is in the city, shake the symbol perched on the ground. As we thought. My, to think something like that was in this house. Well, this guy isn't the type to harm people who are involved in his weird plans, so don't worry. Best to close up tight at night just in case there's any more mischief though. Yes, of course. Yes, we'll be careful. Alright, shall we continue? Well, what is it again? I don't read it properly. The mission. In the city at the symbol posted on the ground. That will take a while here. So I found it. It is the fountain, basically. The symbol posted on the ground, huh? This white falcon symbol seems suspect to me. This bird is a symbol of delivery, so it will stand out. Let's have a look. The third key is in the foreign man's. Examine the wheel of the Blue Knight. Where's that? The wheel of the Blue Knight? Huh, I never knew that. Foreign man's. Alright, we got it. But what does the Blue Knight mean? Is he talking about the Royal Guard? They do certainly wear the blue uniform. I think not. It says the foreign man's, and I don't think the Royal Guards makes sense. More than anything else, it wouldn't be beautiful, so we should try something else. Is that right? Well, if it's coming from someone similar, so I guess maybe I should listen to the warning here. Foreign man's. Well, I don't intend to actually go to the Granslock Castle. Good day, your highness. Please don't overwork yourself, my lady. Hello, Dan. Hello, Lutz. Don't worry, I'm fine. Estelle and I have some business in the castle to attend to. Could you let us pass, please? Of course, your highness. By your command, my lady. Wow. Only slightly popular, isn't she? Think I'm starting to get why the Duke is so jealous. The Blue Knight, man. I still haven't found it yet. Now enter. Ladies Chloe and Estelle and their entourage. Open the gates. Please come in. Thank you very much. Well, Estelle, welcome back to my house, as it were. Come on in. Thanks. Well, not now. I'm still searching for the Blue Knights, man. God damn it. The Blue Knight's still somewhere around there. I still haven't found it yet. Let's get in. Okay, time to nose around the castle a bit. So obviously we should talk to Queen Alicia. Both to ask about the letter and just say hi, but let's see, who else? Julia's gone, right? Yes, she's currently at the Leicester Fortress, overseeing the rebuilding of the Arsail. Well, that's going to make things a bit harder on us. Could given us a lot of help with this mess. Who else could we confer with, I wonder? With Julia absent, I think our best bet is Hilda, at least concerning Irene's parent. If the Haywards have ever visited the castle, she would know. Yeah, Hilda kinda seems to have some sort of castle sense about these things. So where should we find them, anything? Grandmother should be in her chambers at this hour. And Hilda? If she isn't in the maid's room, they can tell us where she is at least. Good idea! Maid's room and the Queen's chamber, off we go! So this is the library. Where is it? Is that you? Yes, it is. Princess Claudia, and Miss Estelle too. Hello Hilda, I'm sorry if I startled you, but I just got back. Hi Hilda, sorry I've been out of touch. It's quite alright, I'm glad to see you well. I understand the princess has been assisting you, Estelle. I'm very glad to see two of you home safe. Ah, oh, Hilda. Haha, you embarrassing Estelle, Hilda. Speaking of helping Estelle, though, I've returned partially to inquire about something the good is investigating. Could we ask you a few questions, Hilda? If I can be of assistance, ask me anything. I think there may be a few too many unlockers to speak here, however. Let us put a quest room. Yes, I see. You are attending to the investigation of that letter we received then. I take it you want to know if I have any idea who the sender might be. That is exactly right. We are investigating all the locations that receive letters to see if we can ferret out some clues. Well, firstly, thank you for your efforts. Just receiving that letter was unsettling. I'm afraid I can be a little aid in meeting suspect, however. The only thing I can say with confidence is that it's not the work of anyone in this castle. Yeah, we can figure that one. Who's the letter here addressed to out of the curiosity? No less a person than Her Majesty herself. I checked all letters addressed to the Queen, so I know the contents of the letter. Believe me, if I would lay hands on the rude fellow who wrote that... Oh, pardon me, I was wondering, were there any other suspicious letters to the castle recently? One's critical royal decision, for example. Ah, well. Hilda, please help us for my sake if no one else. We need as much information as we can in order to make judgment. Very well. There have been several letters delivered with no indication as to their senders. They were not particularly critical of royal decisions per se. They were largely petitions to reduce or annul Colonel Richard's sentence. I suspect at least some are from citizens of Gransall, but the rest I cannot be sure on. People went on Colonel Richard's raid? No less than expected of the man who once strove to be my rival. His popularity endures even after his captures and shaming. The colonel was very skilled and competent, and everyone knows that. It isn't unusual at all to see people regret losing him. I would personally bet on those letters not being related to our little threat. Requesting something of the royal hand is one thing, trying to force it to do something is a whole different thing altogether. Well, still, even 9 letters exist help. Oh, one more thing, Hilda. I wanted to ask about something else. Harold Hayward, a trader from Crossbell. Yes, I remember him. Say what? Is he an acquaintance of yours, Hilda? Not as such. He asked for a tour of the castle interior a few days ago. I happened to be otherwise unoccupied, so I showed him about. His wife and daughters were with him as well. Really? Hey! Alas, this provides us with a little clue as to where the Haywards may have gone. Yes, my apologies. There was something that bothered me, however. What would that be? Their child greatly enjoyed the tour, however. Her parents felt as though they were barely even present throughout the entire thing. They seemed even tempered and normal enough when they spoke to me, but when combined with your story, I wonder if they were unrestrained. Not able to pay attention after coming to see a place as a tourist. Sounds like something was on their mind, alright. Yes, it seems like they were in some kind of trouble even then. This may give us a clue as to where they went. Thank you very much, Hilda. I think this gave us some good leads. I'm glad I could be of help. Oh, Princess, you'll be staying here in the castle tonight, I trust, and if your friends lack of accommodation... Huh? I had intended to stay here while in Gransall, yes, but you know. Well, how about it, everyone? I believe they want me to remain at the Erebonian embassy this eve. I do appreciate the offer, however. Yeah, and I've got what basically a permanent room at the Cavardian embassy. Thanks, but I think I've got to decline this time. I should probably ask Sarah and Tita before committing to anything. We've got Rainette too. That's true, it sounds like she loves the castle. I shall keep the room ready in case you wish to stay. Thanks, Hilda. Thank you, Hilda. Not at all. I must return to the maid quarters. Please let me know if you need anything else. If you bother me. Okay, so we still need to meet with the queen. So she should be in her chambers, right? Yes, I'd be surprised if she isn't. Let us not keep waiting then. Where is the queen? Ah, you finally arrived. Huh? Grandmother. What? Sake? I see. Sake was being thoughtful, wasn't he? Yes, let me know you're coming. Welcome home, Claudia. And Estelle, you're always welcome so long as I remain queen. Your father explained everything, not long ago after we left the train. It pains me to know you carry such a burden. Oh, thank you very much, Your Majesty. Still, I know what I got to do, and Chloe's been a huge help. So I'm okay, don't worry. I see. Your soldiers gained a new steel since we met last, Estelle. Mr. Fatek and Mr. Leinheim, both of you, of course, are also welcome in my home. Let us retire to my chambers. I shall have some tea prepared. Ah, so you've come about the letters. I wasn't aware they had been sent to the cathedral and the embassy as well. Your fears are not groundless. It is difficult to think of such a length from a mere child. What? Child praying, I think? Yes, Your Highness. That's why we are trying to talk to people affiliated to the case, to see if we can find some clues. Grandmother, do you have any ideas who might be responsible? Especially someone with in livery. Claudia, what do you think? Me? As a possible heir, you thought should daily be on the forces moving within our nation. Would you share your opinion with me? Very well. I don't believe there is any force in the country which is truly opposite to the pack. I've heard in various places, however, that following the coup, some of our extreme right-wing citizens are feeling very concerned. Their frustrations might be at the root of these letters, maybe. Very good. My opinion is more or less the same. Sorry, but I didn't quite follow. Alan, Colonel Richards was not the only man who approved of the idea of expanding and empowering our military. In the wake of the failed coup, however, the matter is effectively untouchable. I can only imagine all who share his mindset are quite dissatisfied and worried for our safety. Okay, so you think the letters are from believers in military control and expansion, like the intelligence division guys still on the run? That would be the quite short of it, yes. If that is the case, then I would say I bear the responsibility for this as much as they say. It was my belief that led them to take such action in the first place, after all. Grandmother? I don't know, I don't think they have the right to be all blur. Let's threaten people and be scary because we are sore losers. No, there are few things more precious than the freedom to express oneself, Estelle. Remember, even those who promote military empowerment and a war footing do so out of a love for liberty and its people. They have as much right to express that idea as any of us have ours. And listening to all such opinions and choosing how to guide this country, that is a ruler's responsibility. No, in that case, I do not doubt they'll actually try to stop the ceremony, yes? Assuming the letter is from the expansionists, yes, that's quite possible. With Colonel Richards under arrest, they have a little power with which to act. The problem lies with the idea that someone else may be responsible. If that is the case, then I fear I can offer you a little advice of knowledge. Alright. Queen Alicia, if I may broach a question. Of course, Olivia, whatever you wish. Why are you so determined to act upon this non-aggression pact now? Your own country is still deeply confused and unsettled from the coup attempt. Most rulers will think this is a time to focus solely on one's own country, not the affairs of others. Olivier, you are talking to a queen, you know? It's alright, Estelle. Oliver has a point. The plans and proposals were opaque, however, for Brady to cope. Further delays would only harm the dignity of the nation. The crossbell issue is causing a great deal of friction against us as well, and I hope this can help. Crossbell, that's where Rennes come from, isn't it? It lies to the northeast of here, over the Cronin Mountains and directly between Arabuni and Calvert. Both the Republic and Empire claim it should be part of their governments, and some crossbellians want to total independence. It's quite a mess. Crossbell is basically a fishbowl stuck in two throats at once. All the issues surrounding it just get called the crossbell problem. I see. Boy, no wonder people get worked up about it then. Ah, so your aim is to pluck out the bone with the speck then. To continue the analogy, it is out of the bone that can be removed in one gesture, sadly. If I can open a way to resolve the issue, however, yes, laying the groundwork for solving that issue will strike peace across the entire region, and people will remember Yibri spurred it on. I have underestimated you even more than I previously thought. Our invasion of Liberty was far more of a fool errand than I'll ever imagine. That much at least is painfully obvious to me now. Why are you going on what? Oh, wait, Crossbell, Rennie, duh! Sorry to change the subject, Your Majesty, but... My goodness, a child abandoned at the royal villa? I must instruct Raymond to keep me better informed, it seems. I know it's a shot in the dark, but I don't suppose you have any idea where they might be, Your Majesty? No, I am very sorry, but I do not, however. If they visited the castle, especially recently, Hilda would know of it. Have you spoken with her? Yeah, we did. Hilda only said they were behaving a little strangely. I see. Well, should you wish, I can contact Mayor McDowell and the Crossville government. If that would help, ask whenever you need. Oh, thanks. Grandmother, thank you for all your help. We need to move on, unfortunately. But, don't be nervous. I know what you wish to say, I think. You will be staying in the castle tonight, yes? Let us speak then, once you are no longer busy. Alright. Well, I think going to the embassy will be a good idea. My goodness, such a royalty! I would say she is the only person on the continent with that sense of balance. Yeah, sort of feel weird to say coming from democracy, but she's the perfect ruler. Kind of invaluable, to be honest. Of course, she's the queen after all. Chloe, what's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. I was just struck again by how incredible a woman grandmother is. I really doubt I can ever live up to her. Ah, princess. When did Her Majesty the Queen take the throne? Huh? Oh, she was 20 if I recall correctly. And may I ask your age? I'm 16, but my point. I truly doubt Her Majesty was a master politician the day she took the throne. And you are not yet even as old as she is when she was first donned the purple. I see a little point in comparing yourself to her as she is now. Won't you agree? We martial artists tend to say that only those with the proper capacity can achieve this thing called unity of purpose. Even those with the greatest innate skill, like say Walter, only reach their peak through a journey of 1,000 steps. I think Her Majesty believes you have the capacity to get there, princess. Just take it one step at a time, don't worry. Olivier, Zin, thank you really. Good job you two. Chloe's going to be an awesome queen someday. I guess you get a good with pep talks as you get older, huh? Get older? How rude. I'm a fresh, youthful 25. 5 years younger than Zin here, even. You want to call out someone on being rude, Olivier. Well, anyway, we've spoken to Hilda and grandmother both. Yep, back to town, I guess. Yes, let's be off. Well, let's get to the embassy. because I need to check if there is actually a statue in there because the clue saying that a foreign months. The only foreign months I'm having an idea about is a place where foreigners living.